And welcome back to Ozarks Live. Some exciting stuff happening over at Orleans Trail Resort and Restaurant this weekend. Here to give us the inside scoop on everything is Zane Elder and Kelly Kenney. Great to have you guys with us here.
Thanks for having us.
All right, before we explain what's going to be going on the weekend, remind people what Orleans is all about, because it's a great place.
Absolutely. It's a hidden gem in Southwest Missouri. It's Orleans Trail Resort. We've got a resort and a restaurant. We are out of our season now, so it's kind of slowed down a little bit, but we're still having a lot of fun.
Which is kind of a good time to come out, actually.
It's a great time to come out.
Exactly.
Great time to come out. Restaurant's still full-blown and still going. We're open until mid-December, actually, this year, which is new to us. We haven't done that yet. So we're open until mid-December, but the hotel's open year-round.
And people can get out on the lake if they want.
Oh, they can. They can.
And it's still pretty good out on the lakes.
I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm sure it's still decent.
Maybe you don't want to swim, but I bet the water is still warm enough.
It is. It's warm enough to go out on the lake.
It's getting out of the boat afterwards. You might get a little chilled up.
Absolutely.
Okay, so, the resort is open. Great food, great places to stay. Or if you just, you want to sit on the porch and just look at the rest of the world go by, great place for that as
well.
well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. Now, tell me what's coming up this weekend, because, Rodeo is on tap.
Yes, so we do have a rodeo coming to town. I have my friend here, Kelly Kenney. He's actually the leader of this whole thing. He knows a little bit more about it, but we are the hotel host for it.
He's not sure you want to call him the leader of the whole thing. Leader gets the blame.
Right. But we do have a rodeo. It's the Stockton Lake PRCA Rodeo.
Okay.
Coming, and it's out at Agape's school there, and they've got a beautiful facility there. We are, again, the hotel host there, and PFI is another one of our big sponsors for it. So out of Springfield Hill, so you probably heard about it.
Now, Kelly, tell folks what they can expect, because as soon as you put initials after a rodeo, that's a big deal usually.
It is a big deal. Most rodeo cowboys, whether I'm a full-time rodeo announcer is what I do for a living, but whether you're a bullfighter or a bronc rider or a barrel racer, it doesn't matter. Everybody starts at the local level, the high school level, and some non-PRCA events, and then into the college ranks, and then from there to the pros.
Right.
This event here is sanctioned by the PRCA, which is the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association. There's not a tremendous amount of difference in what we would see locally at a smaller event. But the guys and the gals that are members of the PRCA, it's a full-time occupation and a career choice.
That's their career.
Instead of a hobby in a sense.
Right.
So, and as far from the announcer to the clown to the bullfighters, the pickup men, the stock contractors, it's not something we do part-time. This is my 25th year, and this is what I've done full-time.
The pros are in town, is what you're saying.
The pros are in town. So,
and that's not denigrating anyone else.
Oh, absolutely
I don't care who you are. You get on a bull, you better know what you're doing.
Nobody starts there.
Exactly.
Nobody starts there. I didn't. I started at the smallest event possible.
Sure.
But it's nice to be able to bring an event like this where the animals are professional athletes, the cowboys competing with them and on them are professional athletes, and it's not. They didn't wake up this morning and say, "Hey, I think I'll be a professional bronc rider."
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
It's a lot of sacrifice that goes into this.
Any kind of admission for the rodeo?
There is an admission. Currently, if you buy tickets prior to, they are $12 for adults, $10 for kids. At the gate, they do raise to $15, and there are different places to get tickets.
PFI, stubwire.com, Sunday's Drive-In in Stockton, the Chamber of Commerce.
Right.
Add one thing to what you mentioned on the stock bill. With our stock contractor, they're a 71-year family tradition, a Hall of Fame family. They've owned the world champion livestock.
They know what they're doing.
We have 25 different states represented and Canada in the lineup of cowboys we have coming. There's some Hall of Famers, some NFR, several NFR qualifiers. That's the National Finals Rodeo that has been in Vegas forever. Now it's in Arlington. But the level of cowboys that are coming to this thing, Tom, are something like this area's never seen. There's never been a PRCA rodeo in Cedar County at the very minimum. Very few in the state of Missouri.
If people want more information about the rodeo, they want more information about, Orleans, how do they get this to keep track of all that's going on? Because I know you've got a fishing tournament coming up, Thursday as well?
Yeah, as well.
So how do they get all this information?
So all that information is really the best place to go is Facebook. Our Facebook has it. And it always links to everything.
Okay.
That and our website as well.
Very easy to find.
Very easy to find.
And the Stockton Lake StocktonLakePRCARodeo.com.
Yep.
The basic information there, the number and
Yep.
the link to their hotel and directions to the event.
It's all right there.
A lot of good things happening.
Gentlemen, thank you for being here. Much success on the events coming up.
Thanks so much.
All right, up next, I have a movie you guys need to see. And Tom and Joy's playlist is up next. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back.